Greetings, welcome back. Hello there, Love Oxygen Not Included game and Ranger. Good to see you here already. And I can see the name is not just a name, because for some reason, Ranger, almost every time I see you, there's something about food. And if it's on Willow's Discord, it's in the food section. You're posting something nice and tasty. And now you again eating. Very good. Okay, so we're up for some more. Of course, I'm gluttonous, yes. We are still up for some magma shenanigans and draining pools. The 100 tons of poopy air, poopy water, this one. We still want to open that up and bring it into the steam chamber. And there's a few idle guys. You have nothing to do apparently. Let's change that. Just give you some random stuff for now. Alright, anything else? No. You all have something to do on the other worlds. Let's see. Are we still pumping any gases to sort them out? No. I guess we'll have to wait for the levels to drop. Now I was thinking of somehow opening this up and just have the sword roller go straight in here. Well, that would be interesting for sure. We might need some more room. It's kinda tight here. Or we just don't do that. How long would it take for you to pump this? It's 10 kilos per second times it's 6 tons a day. So 6 tiles a day, roughly, a bit less. By 120 tiles, which gives us like 20 cycles. Right. That should be enough to hold the 100 tons at 10 by 10. Which, so we should be blazing through the cycles relatively quickly. What's your temp? Right, you don't get more heat in, so the temp is balanced. Yes. There's a minor thing that came to my attention, which is these pipes are not made from the proper materials. And they just might start melting away. Also this power wire, why is it here in the first place? I'm not quite sure. We had some... weird. Oh, we can't reach that. Let's get that out. Right, you are not running. Do you need to reset? Amount, 9 point whatever. Why are you not? You should be able to bring out whatever we have here. You empty? No. That's weird. You have an amount left. If we reset that. Okay. I guess. Nothing to do again. Nope, not that way. I wish I could just give you priorities, but I know how well you do with priorities. Well, if we make this a bit wider, this one should work. Oh yes, and of course, theoretically we can open you all up. Well, it's good for buildings here, and don't screw ourselves over. Theoretically we can open you all up, remove you, but I know you guys, you will have some remaining polluted oxygen inside, and this is going to trigger me. Wait, what is that? Is that ice? Oh. Oh. Let's not bring the ice up here. And keep the ethanol nice and clean. Liquefiables. LM. Do we have another dropper for that? We don't. We could just bring it in here now. Well, yes, we could, but that's not. We also opened this one. Oh, yes. We had more magma dropping here than I wanted to. I think the problem is just, like, the plate is the right length, right? That's 10 tiles, it should be just fine. But I do allow it to accumulate here, which means the first blob is not going to be droplets, but well, a big blob, which causes the entire thing to sit on the mesh tile, not cooling down bit by bit, but trying to cool down at once in the big blob, which doesn't quite work. Oh, by the way, we're gonna open up here. We might wanna put obsidian in this spot as insulated tile, though realistically it doesn't really have to be. Nah, it's fine. But yes, I want them to come in here and displace you to the side twice, so we can push the door up. This is all but gonna be vacuum, and that should be fine. Worst case scenario. This plate is not long enough and we have to remove this tile at some point. How much igneous rock does 1 ton of magma turn into? Depends. Either a ton or 500 kilograms. So if you freeze it like this, or this, and you mine it, you halve the mass and you get half the amount. If you drop it like this and it turns into debris, you get the full amount. And then there's, of course, doing parts and parts. Yes, depending on solid or debris. Every time you mine a tile, a natural tile, it halves the mass and you lose half of it. So, yeah. Why are you so stuttery? Okay, better. There's one thing to note, because it would make you think that if you mine oxalite, you lose also the oxygen, because obviously you lose the mass if you make it into debris. But oxalite, for some reason, they kinda intentionally put a thing in place that you don't lose the extra oxygen that it put off gas. So oxalite debris off gases more efficiently, basically. So you don't have to leave those. Like in the beginning, you have these 5 tiles above your printer, and I always thought for the longest time to let them off gas by themselves, because I'd lose half the oxygen if I mined them out, but I did a quick test and it just works. Either way, you don't lose that. Oh. Yes, of course. I did want to deconstruct everything, because I loaded the game again. But, okay, well. Time and time again. The game just resets my tools. I really would love it if they fix that. They do fix a lot of other things. I had a look last night at the patch notes for the upcoming quality of life update. Many good things in there. They also said they would fix the rat ball generation, which happens from flying rat balls. So they're kinda gonna destroy my trade network, and we'll have to build nuclear reactors to fix that. Not sure how I feel about that. I dug into my biome yesterday, finally reached cycle 500 for the first time. Many congratulations. Well, that also means, oh yeah, the obvious conclusion about mining stuff out, right, would be that if you wanted to get the most out of, say, the lead in the oil biome, you'd want to melt all the lead, for example. But yeah, or melt the entire ice biome before digging it up. So if you were really super concerned about whatever material, you can do that. Doesn't quite work for ores though, obviously, because they would be refined by the process. Now I am building a SAF production brick. Not that worried about water. Yeah, no. Set and forget. Yeah, oh yeah, okay. Set and forget. Best. Yeah. We wanted to do that here too, and then this happened. And I couldn't. You know, that is actually your fault, sort of. That I built this whole thing because you asked me about the minor volcano. And then I was like, if I tell you not to waste the materials, I shouldn't do this same. Like, I should also use this stuff. Yeah, and here we are. What are we waiting for? Why are you guys... Right, this one. Just to... You can't get down. Hey, it looks like it works well, yeah. What, you set and forget? Very nice done. So you have it cooled by an AT, or do you have a sonar? How did you set it up? Good job, you're using the wrong spot, but the right material. Wait, what did you just do, Abe? Did you just take the steel? Where's the steel? Oh, it still sits there. Okay. Oh, it isn't set up quite yet. Just made the shell. Okay. Can you get down here? Yes, you can do this. Why did you stop building? Mate. Okay, replace that. We have to push up the magma to get in from the bottom. And we'll need a ladder tile here. It's 29 by 15 or so. Air, okay. Guess we can start building you from bottom to top. Oops, not that way. That is certainly not gonna distract our duplicates. Oh, didn't we also kinda want to fill this in? Oh well, we'll get there eventually. The deconstruct on top, I guess we do that first. Actually, it's fine either way. Yes, you built all that. Excellent. Push this up again. Yeah. Flooding is our pumps. Okay. Right. And this is ugly. I might just want to open it at the top, at the bottom, and close the top off instead. That will always have these gases sorted out. Have it like a funnel going downwards. Not that we really need to clean all these things. How are my bees doing? They seem more fine and good. Do this first. You know, I could bring this down straight without making a bend in here. Have the input here. Do I want to have the tuner elevated like that? Why do I have it too thick here layer anyways? I think there's no good reason to that, other than it just happened, and we needed the distance from the bottom. We can fix that. And I'll bring this down here. The only annoying part being is the beta hive and the critter trap going to be losing their natural tiles below. Can we go all the way to the top here? We sure can open this up again. And that's only the like 20th time we are redoing this entire thing. You guys seem to be eager for sure. Oh, very nice. We have some 30 tons of steel. I really like that. I can't have the pipe go to the bottom, can I? Not until we... That's the ethanol one. Just need to make sure I have the proper amount of stuff inside. I'm sure we'll get that sorted out properly, no problem. It also removes the need for the left hand side part then. One more time. Your input power is to the left, okay. Did we get the sensor? And the wire. That is made out of cobalt? That's fine, yes. Alright, and how does the tuner up here anyways? Wait, what? Oh, it cooled down because we didn't open it. But we had most of our insulation removed here. Because we displaced some of the hydrogen, okay. This is all in a range. The insulation layer will be here and here. So you'll fix yourselves in just a bit. You guys are super bored. Can we put a bit of airflow here? I think I want mesh tiles. Mesh tiles work a bit better. At least in my mind. Just a little bit more. Good looking. Don't build that one. Alright, and of course you... just for one tile. You already did all this. Making quick progress. These parts are not so important though. You are, on the other hand, that's gonna be ice. Debris just a bit, isn't it? And how's all this? Looking pretty good. 500 kilos of petroleum. Wow. Let's merge you up and... Now you stay the way you are. You just keep rolling the sand. Is this gonna be too hot? It's gonna be, oh my god. Very nice. It's only 130, 140 degrees. The steam is still kind of hot. But not too hot at all. You are harvesting this. Can you reach that? You might not be able to. By the way, this water level is dropping quickly. It's absolutely beautiful. But yes, I want to get in here, and this is probably gonna break in the future. What's this pipe? Oh yes, I see. Talking about that pipe, something in my mind. Talking about this pipe. Oh yes. Up here you're not insulated whatsoever. And you're bringing all the hot water up from our steamy chamber. Actually not right now because we intercepted that, but you will in the future. And in general you are supposed to be only cleaned by our steam turbines, so we'll fix you up like so in the future. Huh? This is going to be our hot water coming from the bottom. And as for your poopy water, we'll just drop that like in the Middle Ages. It can just fall down. And we're going to fully ignore receiving this. And it's going to be glorious and absolutely beautiful. And that will then merge both the poopy water from the geyser, the generators, and the toilets. Good. What's your problem? Body temperature. Wait, you're too hot? Why is it so hot in here in the first place? Is it the generators? I guess so. That's fine. How's this water? We could open up this pipe right away. We're also going to close off here. All these ladders, basically. Just start in the middle. That should make things easy enough for you to not trap yourselves or whatever. You open yet, almost. That again does drop the water levels. But this is far from being 10 by 10. This is 10, 11 by 4. Yeah, we do want to reach like this hydro sensor, atmos sensor or something. Just in case. And are you cooling down? This water is nice and cold. So you're gonna somewhat be cooling down. You can also make more room here to make the poopsplosion work. Instead of just waiting. What's this plastic from? Oh, of course. Ladder tiles. Yeah. Yes. Let's fix the door. Our dropping mechanic. So, you made from wolframite? Yeah. Not cobalt, thanks. Are you made from wolframite? Steel. Steel. Okay, that's all nice and strong materials. Oh, by the way... Wait. I'm not sure what happened here. These guys should probably be diamond tiles. Or some sort of metal to improve the heat conduction into the tile where the magma sits. So there's some leftover petroleum. Oh yeah, they said they would fix the interplanetary launcher not shooting when you adjust the mass, the minimum launch mass. So now we could just set this to 173 and it would go pew. I'd still love a manual launcher, and we can do the 173 anyways. Can we change you to over here? At least most of it. And we just go clean. Oh right, we have to clean first. But yes, okay. And change you back to MaDiAA. Great. And we send you 1,000 kilos. You just pick them up, the rest goes back into the bin. And with that we have plenty of diamond over here. To replace this part, we can open up here again and this one. This one's gonna be weird. Open it up here. And just let the magma sit where it is. Eventually it will be reached by the right hand side lip. Yeah, our first drop of magma is gonna be a bit weird, not too much probably. Potentially. Temp, well, it's going down. We have you set to only 130-ish degrees, so all no more than what we need to clean the water. Liquefiables go here. Make you sweep and 9. Yeah. Where's the ice gone? It just melted, didn't it? Okay. If you are so bored, for one, there's debris on here. Don't know why. You did manage to get all the hot debris from the top. Most of it. So how did that affect our ethanol here? Not at all. Of course it didn't. I'll wait for... yes, this. And I will want to rebuild iron and clay. I want to rebuild these buildings because they're damaged. The same is true for this sweeper. Though I have no idea how it got them. Oh yes, you gotta stop. Wait. You have stopped. No, you haven't. Okay, stop the rat bolts. Where is it? Here. I'll just align you with your logic port. Okay, that's perfect. That's the diamond. Good. Put that in place. The door's done as well. You're kind of hot. Can we just have you... You're gonna be stupid about this. No, you're not. I'll have Leo sit in here, and he will use the right kind of material. So I have no door here though. So for one, this is gonna be moved over for cooling purposes, and Leo's just gonna do that. Okay. And then I sent you in here. You'll be closest to this, and your next order is obviously going to be to build this airflow tile. And the closest steel is right there, so you're gonna take that steel for this tile. Perfect. Good job. And, well, I guess we're not ever gonna come in here again. Because the magma level should be rising. Next time we come in, if at all, which we shouldn't, will be, well, higher. By the way, how much more stuff is here? Not that much. Can you reach this? Yes. Interestingly enough, you very much prefer to not use this, take the steel away. Or anything else, besides the sword for that matter. What am I not allowing in here? Did I undo the steel by any chance? Manufactured A, E, F, L, M. Nope, you are allowed to do the steel. So... I guess you just prefer the sand. You could just leave that, the salt I mean, of course. Yeah, could you just have that sit there for a sec? This feels kind of weird. Also very inefficient. Yeah. We'll start moving the salt again in a bit. Talking about salt. No, there's no salt here. By the way, what's the preferred... Which direction should I open this up into? Like, we have at least 4. Like, top, right, bottom or left. If we do to the right hand side, it could just be slowed down nicely and reduce the overall mess it's gonna make. If we go to the left, it could actually flood something. That might be fun to watch. So I'm not entirely sure what my preferred modus operandi will be here. What's with that? Just close it off. Oh great, I love it when they use different materials. And if they block off tiles that they were supposed to build. This is so disgusting. This is so disgusting. At least the pocket in here was eventually sucked up by this deodorizer. But it's still here, the polluted oxygen. You can't even use 35 grams, that's so much. You should be able to. Oh well. Theoretically we could try and get a poofed to eat all that stuff. Later leave one egg behind once we start sending stuff over. Don't quite want to go over and build the fish pub right now. Yeah, what's with that? You hot? You hot. Move that over too. And you don't want to take the igneous rock because it's not in range. Smooth that over to right. And close off the magma chamber. It could be fine opening up the poop stuff now. Oh, talking about opening up the poopy stuff. That will give us, well, more poopy air, won't it? I think I can ignore such minor buckets and packages. Probably. You built this? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Do I want to open up more in here? Not really, because I first want to open the poopy thing. That will then spill to the right hand side if I don't keep it contained. Right, what about the X? I kind of feel like I should start moving the X over to Jambalaya, which means we kind of want to have a somewhere to bring that stuff. And for one, these ethanol tanks are again in the way. Isn't there a place where they won't be? Oh, there's a good place, I think. Like, this is not a place we're gonna use for much, because it's not very conformed with all the other things. Oh, I know why you're here. Because of the ethanol loop, I see. So you've been filling and refilling that. Okay. Then you're just gonna go ahead and move this all outside. Bring it down here. Here. And fill these two. Could even go so far and try to bring this ethanol into the tanks too, because why wouldn't we? As for all this, we do not need the left-hand wall here. We could use a door instead if we need the access for the sweeper, which we don't. The conveyor loaders can go to the top if we need the space. So that's nice. Here's pip eggs, which are very few indeed. Okay, well, we are making mostly cuddle pips, right? And you have like a 2-to-1 ratio, so that's reasonable then. You have trees again though, that are growing, so that's nice. This might get too hot, because we get water which is, well, this water isn't hot yet, but eventually this stuff is going to be like 90 degrees or so. Hold bridge, no need. So I'm thinking we kind of gotta redo our cooling here. Well, not big time, but we slightly have to redo that. For one, we need more steel. Shabby there's a gourmet. That's a negative, that's not a positive trait. Like, -1 food morale bonus is -4 morale. That's a really bad trait. Anyways, yes, we want more steel. We could just use the teleporter down here. We have steel here, yes. That's 1000 for now. We could also just use the 10k. Well, we can also set you up to, that was 1000. Make this 1500. No, 15 tons. And the rest, why did you just drop that? The rest will be in here. Plus whatever duplicates might bring, which they don't bring anything, okay. That's enough to build a few more ATs. The most right hand side one. There's no space here, is there? So first of all, yeah, I really need to. There isn't much to do here anymore. There really isn't. Yeah, what? Oh yes, you're tuning. Okay, fine. Not fine tuning, but fine. This is good. I'll leave it the way it is. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna. How are we doing this? All of this. 1, 2, 3. You're using poopy stuff. Why are you using poopy stuff? Did we... Yes, we indeed stopped the hot water from coming up. I want this bent down here. The right hand side cooling loop. We might just want to keep that in place for now. If we are going to redo anything there. Don't do that. Don't just recycle the water. We'll have the turbines do that themselves eventually, but not now. Okay, so that's hot stuff coming up. And that's gonna be the cleaning loop. That's gonna be a poop loop. You just drop your excess. This can be removed then. This random line for supplies. For one, it should be bi-directional. And our cooling loop is pretty much set because, well, there's the AT and that is that. Do you have a storage thingy anywhere? No, and you're not being refilled, which means you have too many pipes. So I'll just go ahead, cut this off real quick, and empty those out. You're fine. Undo this bridge. Oh, there's gonna be another bridge here, isn't there? Yes, you're not moving, so we can empty that out too. You can even cut it off, just in case. And you're gonna go up, and this bridge goes away as well. Make this all bi-directional. You can reconnect. That's gonna be fine for now. Just put the bridge in place, have you be going up. Cut you off. Cut you off. Alright. So this pipe can now go in both directions. This is old and no longer used. Okay, then we have some poopy nonsense in here, which we have to... Is there poop here? Of course there is. We can just drop this wirely top thing here. Okay, and now we have clean water inside. This is fine. The clean water goes over here, the old line. I guess we can leave this in place until it's empty. Sure. Wait, there's more. You're supposed to be closed away. Closed away? You're supposed to be, well, yes, closed off. Cut off. Stop bringing more poop. Right, you're gonna clean things for now, yes. There's all clean water here though. Which means... I want this line go up straight and go over straight. Okay, like this. Really though, I have to go in there. We can just come in here. How about the floor? That's not too horrible. We can just do that. I want fewer angles. Can we at all get up here? No. Not with this time place. And into the hydro chamber. Preferably over here somehow. If we do this, it doesn't work. We have to go in. Well, we can just use what's on the right hand side here. Basically, and use that as a gas lock. Open up here, here, and here. No. But if we have a thing, this doesn't work. There's way more hydrogen anyways. We can just open this up. There will be proper displacement. There's debris on top of here as well anyways. So it doesn't really matter. Are you running or not? You're not running at all. Okay, for one, deconstruct this bridge. Can we go ahead and have you connected weirdly? Let's do that. Sure can. You can just move to the top. How about that? Yeah, you cut off everything. All this stuff eventually will go through this loop and into the vent. Yes. And there's nothing else coming in, so you're gonna be closed and cleaned out. Alright, great. Okay, until we reach this spot. Cut off, deconstruct all of this. Who wants this kind of nonsense? I certainly don't. You're fine. All fine and good. Beautiful. This is our clean water for the toilet. It's nice and hot. Poopy stuff going out, stuff going to the top. Don't rebuild anything here, it's all fine, I just needed you to. Don't waste things. Alright, dark gas like this, of course, perfect. Okay. Some debris, some more debris. And you've all been bored all the time, and now all of a sudden if I want you to do these things, you stop. Sounds like a real duplicate job. Oh well. There's stinky air there. How and why? I guess we had some rotting food. Probably. Okay. Water levels. Yeah, it's just gonna be in this level. It's gonna be not fine. If we have, let's see, salt water is heavier than this other stuff. So if we have a puddle of salt water in here, that will keep the thimble rate, the salt water, on a nice and plain level, so it won't accumulate a lot in here. So we can just have this mopped up later on. Or we just leave the water inside, that's fine too. So we won't even get some nasty CO2 pocket there. Why is there salt here? Why is there a bottle emptier here? That can't be true. That can't be right. Right? What the? You see that? I just had a deconstruct command for half the map that I didn't order and didn't go through with, but... What? Yeah, these nether tiles can go away. Okay, you mopped this up, yeah, and you also already emptied it out. Was too slow, I gotta stay here. Okay. Okay, nope, give me the solder. the brine. Move that over here. That's the thimbleweight. Quickly. And the brain does. What are you? Nope. Repick the brine. Prime the brine. Okay, you take the salt water instead. That's fine too. Just make sure we give the right empty action here. Oh yes, and of course, there's 3 kilograms of CO2 here, which are gonna get deleted against the brine. My bad. I'll just use a bottle empty here. Make sure we don't bring too much. Or rather we intercept this in time. Assuming we have enough space for a... This works. Pitcher pump. Okay. Or... Nah. We make this too wide and then the CO2 can be displaced to the side. We will just need some more water for this. Salt water. And we take this parallel. Ethanol again. You're taking up the brine first? You always take up the brine first. Why? I wonder. Anybody gonna empty? What are you doing now? Okay, priest, where do you bring this? Good, that's the right spot. Okay. Didn't try to empty it. Perfect. And this also allows us to delete the CO2. Don't mind if I do. Alright. I guess we can mob up a few random bits and pieces. What about here? Do we just close this off entirely? Do we leave? I do want to have a... Yeah. I think I want this closed. So it removes one path that you can go through it. It's really not important, but it's just me. This is... Okay. How are things done here? Nothing weird happening yet, okay. What's the temp? 150? I guess I want to give this a quick yank and see if it works properly. Yeah, we first have to, again, bring the mesh towel in. There's a lot of debris down here. How much is that? 50? It's too much. Some 30. And the small one. Oh, don't empty that. Let's collect all the naphtha in one spot again. Yeah, we'll have to spread this out again if we want to bring it into the magma biome. To open into... We will want to probably drive the spine a bit deeper, but then again, this pocket remelted and it was formerly solidified, so I guess we can ignore it for a good long time and ignore what we will do. Let's mob this all up to make more room for the poopy stuff. And since nobody uttered any preferences, we'll just open it to the right hand side. Make this as stable as possible, or as orderly as possible in its explosion path. Would it make sense to switch things around here in any way, shape or form? Not really. Okay. Oh yes, we had to rebuild you. Why did you take damage in the first place? I have no idea. I do certainly want to reconstruct this building and to account for... Is there anything inside? No. For the damage it took, which it shouldn't have, but whatever. Also, what's all this debris on the floor? I guess it's not hot, so it's not from space. At least probably. You clean all this out, yes. Which means... I guess we keep it like so. Right. Let's make this rebuild go in here right away. And you guys have a few things to do, not many. Okay, so how's the output temp on this? Mine's 21. I guess you're good. So we don't need more than 5 ATs. I want the most right-hand side one though. Unless we have another spot to put one. It's gonna be a tight fit. We could put an AT here. And you over to the side like so. The temps on the right hand side aren't so high to begin with. Like not super high. They are low on the left hand side, so there's an argument to be made for the ATs being here. To even further distribute the heat. But I do like the idea for two things. What if we put you guys further up? Thing being, I need a bit more a somewhat precise temperature control to have these blossoms neither go too hot nor too cold. Right now they're heating up because this is insulated and there's hot water coming over, which isn't a bad thing, it's just a thing. But then there's also... Well, that's pretty much the problem, isn't it? Oh, by the way, you could drop the ethanol here. Thanks. Wait, what? Is that dirt coming in? We're using dirt for... oh yes. This lead wheat. Right. What's that? Yeah, uranium, okay. Wait, are you guys bored or what was it? No, you guys are bored, of course. Do we need a skill scrubber here? Not really. Wrong action, okay. It's funny how they all get their own wire to deconstruct. Yes, the poopy stuff. So, we are gonna come in here. You never are able to build a thing here because you can't go inside. Leave this. No, leave that. Open up here and here. And this should work just fine. You can't build this unless everything's in place. And maybe we should just stay here though to watch the poopsplosion. Also, this is the perfect bottle for the lockdown at the bottom. Alright, and quick look at our cooling loop. Not cooling, but water cleaning loop. Okay. We wouldn't want this to not be hooked up and we forget about it. This way you certainly won't run out of clean water. Okay, and this is gonna be emptied, which means... Is there anywhere to empty you into? Well, for one, we're gonna lose our poop water supply for our cooling loops. So it might be a good idea to first fill that up. So can we bring this downwards? We can do this and that. And I'm gonna keep this closed for now. I think gonna fill up the tank, the reservoir. That should be plenty to 2 and 4 cooling things down. Radiation vomiting. Why? Sounds like nonsense to me. We can get in here, yes we can. We can deconstruct all of this, yes we can. Did we ever kind of fix that? We did. Okay. And remove the random debris. Oh yes, I also wanted to deconstruct this. Bring the top layer down and also... well, remove all of this, make some room here. I'll leave this for now. It's not important. I do want, again... so there's 2 arguments to be made here. One, if we put this lead further up, we could have the cooling loop be nice and in a square. Like it could be really nice. So that's always important, having things look nice. And then we have the other AT who's just gonna have the blossom here, maybe. We'll give you another tank. We can put that nowhere really, but that's fine. You don't need a tank. You have enough range. Yeah, you don't really need a tank in the first place, do you? I really need to fix this. Finish this planet off and move you off, don't I? Are we missing anything else down here? Not really. If this is actually finished, I guess we leave the oil in here the way it is, but we can't really fix that further. You just keep blobbing back and forth. Not entirely sure that is a good thing. We're bringing the petroleum up. We just leave a bottle here for general purpose uses. Just put you somewhere around the base where I won't forget about you, like here maybe. And the same is true for the naphtha then. That's quite a lot. Put you here too. A few things to do here. Close this off. You emptied. Are you filled yet? Not quite. Almost. There's not a lot of random piping. Let's get rid of that too. Can we empty this? Probably not. Even if we double connect here, we're just going to slow things down. What we really need here is to deconstruct this bridge. Alright, this pipe then, we're gonna ignore that. You connect, empty, deconstruct. We do have a cooling loop for the debris. We also, yes, we already are using this cooling loop for the debris. Meaning this top layer should be nice and cold. Okay, okay. Let's open this up. The you extras. I don't think I want to keep you guys around. There's also lurkers having lunch. Okay, that's a bit delayed, but I'm sure you've been there all the time lunching away. Actually, that's something I do a lot myself. So I can totally understand that. Goo goo. Hello, Willow. How's your lunch done? Enjoying something good? Still have not made any room for the eggs. Right, so there's... Have you emptied... Yes, you have emptied the ethanol, so we can make some room here. The noodles and egg were tasty, waiting on the coffee. I've had some toast, I've had some fruit, I've had a few peanuts. So yeah. Right. Okay, we want the eggs here somehow. The eggs, by eggs I mean the fish. No chocolate, no chocolate. Wait, you didn't mention chocolate yet. Besides the fish, drop the ethanol. Did you have chocolate for breakfast? Or for lunch? Wait, right. My timing, my sense of timing for... It's always in my desk. That wouldn't work for me. It would not be in my desk for long. It would be in my tummy within... very quickly. I wait for my coffee to have some. Oh, you are a connoisseur of having bitter or, well, yes, somewhat bitter things with sweets. Excellent. What time is it? It's the same time for me. I'm in Central Europe. I'm in Germany. But for whatever reason, in my family it's like breakfast is at some time around 12 to 1300 hours. Because it just happens to be late on weekends if we have something together. So it's more like brunch, I guess. What's all this nonsense? Oh, by the way, yes, we did also want to drop this whole ice nonsense into our water reservoir. Oh, you guys are bored already? Again. I'm just gonna put up a few hamster wheels so you guys are not doing nothing. I'm also in the habit of calling the first meal of the day breakfast. Yes, no matter what time it is. Alright. Let's have the duplicants in breakfast. As in, they break the fast here. The fastening tile that keeps the water in place. Hamster wheel? How could you? Right. Who would ever do that? Let's have a shower. Priest, stay. That's nice and slow. Nothing bad ever happening with this? That's actually kind of nice. Nice and slow build up. Nothing bad ever gonna happen here. A very, very conservative play. This is just way too controlled. Why are you doing it that way? What do you mean, as opposed to opening it up into here? Are you just cleaning it? Yes, we just want it in here, and I don't want to pipe it down. I just want to suck it up down here. And I want to have a bit of a mess here, because why not? But this is not making us... This is not giving us a lot of mess. Like, I had 4 separate tanks with 4 separate liquids, but why do that if I can have it all in here? And clean it up with the magma, so there's that. I'm even dropping the bathroom exits, like in an old-time castle. It's just gonna go down the hatch, down the chute. And then we bring some nice and hot steamy water in for our toilets. We'll see how much this is gonna affect the local climate. Wait, you're out of... Did I not connect my water supply again? What? Oh. Interesting. How did that happen? It's not much. So how exactly did... Oh, I replaced this tile? And you had like a split second to exhaust... Wait, what? You guys, really? Interesting. We can open this up. This is gonna be fine, probably. The hydro, for one. We still have enough oxygen. I'll cut power for you. Wait, there's two powers. Some hydrogen got in and the hydrogen went from the hydra, yes. Well, the hydro had... No, actually, there's very few possibilities. This room is sealed, so also there's no hydro on the map. Which means somehow either it came from here, which seems unlikely because of the mass in here. That's probably because this tile was open for a sec, allowing the electrolyzer to spit out hydrogen to the side, because it could at that point displace the oxygen into this very tile. And then there was hydro here, and all the hydro was then exhausted into this spot, and the oxygen into this one, because of course this can be pushed up. And here we are. There's an easy fix to that. It's a bit messy, but we can just open up here and have the hydro go away into the wild. We don't really care too much about this because it's not really a mess. It will all end up in the pyramid. There shouldn't be any CO2 coming in. And we can open up here to destroy this tile of oxygen. That's gonna be just fine. Unless you try to get in our way, but you're not trying to get in our way. We're down half the weight. Almost. A third. Quarter? A third. Are there any tiles that will break down here? This might break. The rest is all thick. This might break. Yeah, but that's it. You are nice and straight for the most part. Okay, what's the temp in here? 130. This makes this 135. I don't know how quickly you can heat up things. And I don't want salt water to accumulate too much. Yes, and you can start moving the salt out again. 1 gram at a time. Yeah, okay, the hydro... There's one pocket we gotta destroy. And the pressure might not be quite... Actually, this was only 3 kilograms. Ooh, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, don't. That's oxygen, that's hydro. Wait, what are you doing? Oh, you're sucking it up from the bottom. Interesting. Yeah, empty those two real quick. That might be weird though. How is there... Okay, low pressure CO2 allows you to expel more stuff. Interesting one. We'll also have more pressure now because of all the polluted water taking up more space. Oxy, good. I'll ignore that for now. This tile can stay where it is, and you just need to go up, up, up. You destroyed the oxygen in here. Great. Can we get the debris out? 1, 2, 3. You can reach that, yes. And then this one as well. Great. Close it off again. Close it off here. It's more stable. And you just leave. Shoosh, shoosh, shoosh. Shoosh, not going back down. Yeah, this is the way. No, that's not the way. Upwards is the way. Yes. No. Maybe. Do you need more space? How much pressure is that? You should be fine now. Come on, you can do it. Yes, up. You can't go down anymore. Yeah, you could. You shouldn't. That's gonna be fine. Close it off. Close it off. I don't have anything else for you to do. Yeah. Close everything off. What about the poop? It's basically done. And how high? Wait, what? That looks less than I expected there to be. Wait, what? Really? I guess, okay, yeah, there's more room for you, okay. That should be like 100 tiles then. That's like 40, 50, 90. Yeah, almost 100. Yeah, that was very unspectacular. All things considered. You should be fine again. Because, obviously, the hydrogen and oxygen only have one way to go now. Wait, the pressure is still high in here? Okay, interesting. And, not entirely sure. I wanna keep this thing. Oh, don't drop it to the bottom. I wanna keep the hydro up here. I might just open up the pyramid and vent some of this stuff. Might seem wasteful. And I kinda hate myself for doing that. For seeing all this go away, but I also don't like seeing too much hydro in here. Oh, actually, we could move you. Either way is fine. Yeah, that's not reachable, is it? Okay. How can you do this to me? We don't need this tile now. Just a quick yank to see this is not being weird. Yeah, no, it's being just fine. Alright, thank you. Put the tile in place. Good. Deconstruct that, sure. You can't reach here. Of course you can't. These other liquids, you can mop them up. Yes. What about the right inside? Okay, so we don't want to drop the crude oil to the bottom because, well, it would get picked up by the pump and end up in the steam room, and there it will be making a mess. Probably. Besides that, we can... There's still airflow. Okay. We can just go ahead and close this off, I guess. I guess. By the way, about you. About this. Nah, air pressure is high enough, so there's no off-gassing. You do a little bit of that. Oh look, we don't have to spend any more sand on this whole water cleaning nonsense. And these pipes we can just open up. Let's leave this in place. Let's leave this in place and that one. And the rest actually can go away and make you connectable. Okay. Poopy stuff. We're gonna push that up. I do need to open up a few things here before we can deconstruct these tiles. So it doesn't spill over. Why is there still debris on here? Oh, look at that. Is the magma... Didn't connect yet. Didn't reconnect. Okay. Did you deconstruct these pipes? No, you didn't. I'll wait for you. Sure. And are we getting pop eardrums? No. We are actually good on that front. We do have to wait for the... Oh, wait, what? Oh yes, this pipe was undone. There you go. That's one crucial part that I kind of missed. Can you straighten that out? Pipe? No, where's my... There's the bridge. It doesn't show up in the overlay tooltip. Weird. Yes. You go away. You go away. And one more thing. Straighten this out. Don't know why I have this weird bend here. Alright. And one too many in here. By the way, looking at the power stations, we should get an achievement soon, no? We should get... Oh look, ladders are not in the first building step. Fine-tuning things, 72 out of 100. So I guess it's a good thing we stay here. For more tune-up stuff. Yeah, you can undo all these. It's gonna be a bit messy because you're gonna expel the polluted nonsense, I know, but... What can we do? This is all polluted, yes. And then there's the naphtha. Naphtha? Wait, we can mop this one up. Not the crude oil. That's just how it is. Can deconstruct all that. You're not reachable, that's fine. Alright. And we'll just go ahead and fill the rest up. And then it's off the planet. Or is there anything else? I think we're gonna close that one off too, just in case. Nothing should happen here, but who knows? Down here, drive the spike a bit deeper. I think we should do that. You are not gonna go to the side. We do have some obsidian diamond. And we should just... We can go this deep. At the very least. Cobalt? You're not melting. You can't reach that, can you? Put one ladder tile here. That's not gonna be a... That is gonna bring our guys down and have them make stupid things. We start by digging this out. So we have building material here. We put ladder tiles going to the right hand side. We'll try to have this be magma. For heat transfer the properties are the same. For igneous and obsidian, so it's kind of whatever. Toilets. Wait, what? Did we... What's our input water doing? Nothing? Oh, we have not... Yeah, okay. We didn't reconnect you. And actually you're empty. Okay. For one, you're supposed to go down here. For two, you're supposed to be a lower priority. So you go in here. This should also be insulated. The rest is insulated, so that's fine. You just flow. We have toilets. Gotta wait a bit. Things will be there. Actually, you have water. Ever so slightly. Okay. And what about oxygen? Yes, of course. No water. Again. Same problem. The way you flow could be improved. Okay. And we made some room here now, finally. This is all the eggs from the pips, so they're gonna be made into omelette without cracking them manually. So you're gonna stay here, somewhere in here. Oh, it's been so long since I did fish stuff. So... I don't remember exactly the cramped status nonsense. Wait, no, you need a lot of water to have them happy and make more eggs. You don't need water to sustain them. You can put them in a room, I don't know the minimum size. Are they fine with the 1x1 tile? I don't think. They will be cramped. Gotta check my thingy for a quick sec. Happiness, blah blah blah. Stop reproduction if confined. Or cramped. Because I'm overcrowded, should be fine, okay. So we put the X next to the thing. If we just do a depression here to put everybody inside, we'd have some room right there. Would you be able to reach that? Probably not. Would I care? You can reach it and just move the fillet down. Your kitchen is one big freezer? Yes. It's at a cozy minus 92 degrees C. Oh, that also reminds me, I need to move the thingy bar, the berry sludge, over to our main planetoid. If I move you to, I can have you in an elevated position now. That doesn't make things more. That doesn't make things more nice, does it now? Larvae eggs again. I could send those over, I could make them into food right away. I could also just let them be. Don't the gas range output CO2 or something? They have a... I don't think so. Or they have an exhaust. I gotta double check. No, they have no exhaust. Like no pipe or anything. We'll just deal with those fixes when we have to. If we have to. Are you gonna put oil in here? Even if we don't need this water puddle. I don't think they have an exhaust, right? They only have their gas intake. Wait, we didn't bring gas here yet. We might have some in here. Not sure. No, we didn't bring that over yet. So that's a thing we have to build as well. I'm just gonna go straight down, yes. I think most of the stuff, but we can't go through here. Most of the stuff is set up on the oil planetoid, so... They output a lot of heat, but not sure about CO2 though. No, I don't think that would be a requirement. Overheat. Maybe you're thinking about some sort of generator. Game, are you still there? Okay. Carbon dioxide, 25 grams per second. Did they change that? Interesting. Can I check this doubly on gas range? Interesting. I'm pretty sure they changed that. Oh, it's not too bad. We'll have a thing over here where we can collect it. Put a few tiles, a few mesh tiles. Don't have it researched yet to check on my own. So they output now. Apparently they do. Let me just... Like if you check OniDB, which is mostly still accurate, there's a few things that are missing, I think. They do tell you 100 grams of CO2, no, natural gas become 25 grams of CO2, so I guess so. Is there something in the description here? Requires natural gas. And there's the 25. Below the kill germs, I can't really... Oh, I can, there. Yeah, it will be at least 75 C. It's not a lot. The cooling loop should be easily able to handle that. Ah, that's surprising. Okay. So we will have a thingy here. Let's gotta be insulated. Have to use the mini pump probably. That's such unnecessary complexity. Or we just extend it to the side here, make this a bit bigger. Is there a better way to do that? I don't think so. Or we just have CO2 in here, because why not? Are you gonna overpressure? Like, the CO2 is not gonna be a problem. It's just not gonna exchange a lot of heat, which is fine. Most of the cooling's done here anyways. It can even have... Oh, that's actually interesting. We could even have a room that is on the top. Are you insulated? Yes. On the top, it's gonna be like hydro, which is nice and cold, and down here is CO2 that's slowly heating up. Because heat exchange might be really hampered between the two of them, the hydro and the CO2. So for now, we'll just ignore it. Maybe we get a warning that it's overheating, overpressured or something. The gas range, that is. Oh yeah, the hydro is vented. Isn't that a nice sushi bar? Almost. Wrong shift button. Are you... You're gonna be fine, right? Or is it just too much? Oh, is there gonna be like a ton of tiny bits and specks of salt here? How much salt is here? A kilogram? That's not too bad. Wait, you reached all... Wait, how? Okay, I'll just leave it like that, that's fine. Put this all in one tile, because that's really not important. We close this off yet? No, let's close it off. And here too. This is obsidian. It really should be obsidian, like this one. Yes, you should be obsidian too. Like the tile above. So should that be? Oh well. That's fine. It really is. Yeah, but close this off. You can access this from the other side. You don't have to access this ever again. Nobody's trapped. Thank you. We can mop up the remaining poopy stuff. And then we put a knob here. And drop the crude oil. Why is there... Can we do anything useful with that? Not really, can we? Clean that out. And this. And these. Alright, and then we can go ahead and tell you to also mine everything out here. That's the wrong one, yeah. All of this can go. Finish this off. This one we still need. The knob is in place. Drop that. We have anything in here yet? Still no, right? Yes. Ethanol. I could pump it up. I could also just mop it up. There. Wait, you're gonna drop a bottle regardless. So just do that. Everything will be in order. Damn it. Yeah, okay. Except for the crude oil. That's gonna be a bunch of bottles. Damn it. I wanted it in one spot. Well, most of it will be in one spot. It will all accumulate into here. And I guess I can give an order to mop the rest. Which then will be... to drop the rest. Which then should be enough to be mopped again into here. Or from there. Rather. Oh, why did that happen? Okay. Yeah, you just make a You just keep training there. And Brainless did, of course, manage to trap himself. Oh yes. One more time. Sure thing. You know how to do that. Will you trap yourself on here? You can dig granite? Apparently not. So you will trap yourself on this very island? Unless I send you... like over here. Can you get out of this at all? No, you can't. Let's have you somewhere where you can drop yourself into freedom. There's a lot of abyssalite on this side. So I need you like here. There's a small abyssalite. You can't get down here, can you? This is all way too hard for you. I can have you go down here. Let's rescue Brainless Society then. You can go here. That's okay, yes. No, not like that. You just trapped yourself for good. No, you're not. You can go over here. Okay. But I need you to do these parts first. Leave the one you're standing on for as long as possible. And so you can drop yourself on this tile. Okay. It's nighttime. You cannot walk anywhere outside of this part. So I can force you down here somehow. Expecting you to not to do this? No, of course not. I have Brainless on a special schedule. Can we name those? Brainless special schedule. Special S. There. Alright, now you gotta be awake, buddy. You gotta be, it's fine, you can sleep later. Here. You dig those two up, then you can hop all the way down here, then you can even hop down here, which will allow you to dig all of this up. Why? Because you're not on the schedule yet? Okay, I'll allow that. You won't be hopping anywhere, or you hop over to the side here now, but you can go down and you dig this up, and naturally you will keep digging, and then I will tell you to let's use priorities. Do this tile, which you will not hop away from. Yeah. You deserve it. You did this to yourself. And then you can do this one and all the other ones, and you will land on that tile. You do the right hand ones first. Oh, actually, you're just fine. Okay, you did it, Betty. You did it. You just have the downtime. You get some extra attention. Why is the sound gone? It's not okay. Wait, he didn't need to go to the toilet because he used his suit. He also is not hungry, which means here, have some fun on the party line. And I guess you're not gonna go to bed because you have free time and you prefer to do that. So for now, I'll force you to bed. And set you back up on the regular schedule, which should be probably this one or that one. Either is fine. You have enough free time and stuff. Okay. Whatever that was. It will be wider. Alright. And... oh well. If you could start... well, it doesn't make much difference. This is fine. And I'll make this lower so you mop this particular bit of crude oil to the left hand side. And how much did you mop up? 300. The rest is like 200-ish. I just want this all in one single blob. That's why we're doing this. It's kind of... whatever. We won't need to get in here again. We can just reconnect this bit. So we close this off for good or for bad. Whichever. We could theoretically try opening this tile afterwards. And have the liquid push into the steam chamber to support this pump. We would want to, however, test this one first. Should be just fine, although. Oh yes, almost fine. There's still too much liquid here. But now it should be no problem. Yeah. Things are getting a bit hot though, so... this looks good, yes. Excellent. This can stay the way it is, sure. Pull in a bit of pipe. Okay. Now, I gotta check, sweep only, the crude oil. There's one big spot, the rest not so much. I just want to avoid clicking this time and time again. So you are gonna be on this and the rest are mop into the top, which should allow us to then mop this. Well, actually, we could just make this a bit wider. Worst case scenario, have it in 2 tiles. 3 even. If I ever feel like I can't give the mop command, it's gonna be fine either way. Merge the rest in here. Alright. This can be opened, this can all be cleaned or not. We're gonna push things up, so there's that. Gotta leave that the way. Actually, open this up later. To the bottom first, as always. Open this and that, so we can actually mop this. If it gets too much, actually. Leave it like so, okay. Sure. This gets deconstructed, this gets mopped. Like in the old days, just shoot it all down. Down into the moat. Right, so I guess we do open this up. We'll see how well. It's 1000 against 1000 kilos. Worst case scenario? Nah, the steam is never gonna push this away. Best case scenario, it pushes inside. I guess it doesn't. We could try and... if it doesn't push inside... that's airflow. It's making it difficult to make this into a infinite storage sort of solution. Or rather a natural waterfall. So it's probably just gonna sit there being equalized against each other. I do wanna see it happen though. You guys taking your breaks though? Yeah. Good night's sleep. You done yet? Oh yes, I'll keep the suits all nice and good. And in order, right, sure. Okay, the X are in sand. Why did I put them in sand specifically? Because I can't even remove the tiles below. Well, whatever. You're done with... I didn't give you the mop command yet, did I? Sweep command. push this up further? Sure, why not? And you're just building things. There's debris. You're gonna get those debris, right? You can take all of these things. I'm not sure you wanted to or didn't want to take this cobalt. I certainly wanted to take this cobalt. It's kind of irritating me, so stop the salt nonsense for a quick sec. How much is this? Like 400 kilos or so? Okay. Thank you. You're taking salt again? Did I collect this properly? Yes. Okay. This is all good and fine and dandy. Mob this again. And I guess we make this only too high. So there goes our ceiling. This airflow is no longer needed. I do like the ladder setup. Except for these ones. That's just maybe weird. No water here. Okay, enough cleaning. Hey, could you please open this? I want some mess. You're doing anything. Okay, the amount. Say what? Something's happening. That's 5 kilos. There's no heat here, right? Like you can't do some. Oh, that's it. Good job. Okay, great. Morning, priest. How are you doing? Are you properly heating up? Any sexy errands today? Not yet. Oh, you know what? Damn it, we can't open them both. We can't use both of these. Dupe babies. Oh, and here we go again. That didn't take too long. Hey, we could open this up and get in again. And have the water go all the way to the hot spike. And the oil is not the petroleum gonna be... Let's open up the steam chamber even further. Yes, let's do that. What could possibly go wrong? And how are you all doing? Yes, keep building tiles upon tiles. You mob all this up, not yet. This one is open, great. I want this open too. And push the water to the side. How many tiles have you built in this game? Yes. At the very least, ladders are not in the first thingy here, so I'm pretty sure Bees is gonna appreciate that much. And then we built like almost 10,000 tiles. I'm not saying there's a hidden achievement, but who knows? Maybe at 100,000, if not at 10,000. I will have you all yet start building tiles everywhere. Talk about building tiles. Yeah, have some more. Well, once this part is filled up, we are pretty much ready to leave the planetoid. And this is gonna be closed off, of course. How are the temps? Okay, you can't... How are the temps in here? 130. Well, the spike is connected. And this is only 150. We might just need a second. But I want... A second thingy here. Are you gonna stay closed anyways? So this wire we can remove. And this one we can use separately. And I guess we drop some if below you open. You could vacuum the whole planet, yes, we could. Okay, when do we want to stop with that? Because I see no reason to stop. Are we just gonna drain... How much is that? It's not that much. Wait, that's only 32 degrees. Oh my god, it's gonna take forever. Okay, this is basically indeed magma versus ocean. Oh, it's getting less though, right? This is getting... yeah. And the steam is increasing. Maybe we... well... I'm certain the 1400 degrees Celsius igneous rock is not going to be a problem. Even if it's 50 tons in here. Okay, I cut the offer now. Just in case we'll need... oh yeah, okay, I see the problem. The salt water is not enough to still get inside. And we'd have to maybe mop this up. We can mop it here. And the polluted water might be able to push sideways. Things in here are getting a bit warm. Good, that worked. That worked as expected. Excellent, yes, good. Good indeed. Let's stop looking at that. I kind of want you over here. Because I can. And I want you with the rest. Wait, that's not petroleum. The petroleum is gone. Did you push it all to the side? You did push all the petroleum to the side, didn't you? Wow. Because this will again spill back in here once we have no water here. Also, we used off the pump, that's fine, I guess. What about... yeah, noon. Well, this igneous rock is gonna be slow to exchange heat. Very slow. Until, of course, even if there's steam, steam doesn't make it just as bad, no? Capacity, conductivity, 0.18, and the same is probably true for your better polluted water than this. So, what you're telling me is I can just open this up again and make more mess. And that certainly does reduce the amount of polluted water in here. So there is some partial evaporation or something going on. So, good. Good. That's all the tanks done. What's that? Remove it. Remove these two and I guess that too. And what about the power here? There's no power here. What are you talking about? Okay. Yeah, we should come back here from time to time just in case. There's like... wait, what? There's like 2 tons of steam in every tile here, and if this opens up, things could get interesting. Could get really interesting. Yeah. We also haven't put up a recycling system for the turbine water. Wait, why are you on? This is not the full package, is it? That's 8. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What am I missing here? Oh, you're not hot enough, okay. So you can't quite bring the 2 kilograms that you want to. You can. You can. What? You do. It's a 10, okay. Why is this being so weird? Okay. That... okay. Why does it look so weird? From time to time. Okay, so how do we... shoot. Right, so we want to be able to recycle that, right? At some point, not bad. Not a bad idea per se, but What if there's an accident? What do you mean accident? What's an accident? It's like you're saying something could go wrong. How would things ever go wrong? This is all perfectly balanced. As all things, you know? And it cost us nothing, we just opened up a tile. Actually, if anything, we need to have more magma in here to reduce the amount of water. I mean about the vacuum. Which vacuum? This one. That one. You haven't seen anything yet. I mean, which vacuum are you talking about? This vacuum is super stable, I think. And thanks for the follow, Kess? How do you say that? Chess? The one used or above mentioned. Oh, the planetoid. Yeah, I think he was referring to me building everything into tiles and then you could just deconstruct them to get vacuum. Soft C. Send. Says. Okay. Are you still dropping? Oh, we're out of magma. Oh. You're telling me I need a better spike. How much more is there to drop? Eventually we will need a duplicate to deal with this. To close it off again. The blueprint. I'll just take the copper, thank you. And what's up with all this? Okay. Build all tiles, destroy tiles, liquid block. Not in that order. Vacuum. Good job. What about profit? Okay. This is all... This one piece of debris. I can ignore it, right? I could ignore it. I can't. Yes, profit. Heat is profit. By the way, are you running out of power? No, you're just fine. It is dropping. We can start mopping. Are you gonna be enough to... Are you gonna be enough in here? This should still increase, which... By the fact that it doesn't means it loses mass. Potentially. Wow, finally one player that properly links two joint plates without that mini gas pump. Who does mini gas pumps? They're inefficient. When I see that, I'm like facepalm. Well, everybody how they like their things. I'm not gonna tell anybody how to do anything. Because there's just so many ways. Like this nonsense. Oh, by the way, you should first build the wall if you can, ever. Obviously. And now I wish there was a tool that allowed for, well, area painting. Ah, shoot. You can't do this high without first deconstructing and digging. Priest, you're trapping yourself. That's impossible. Yeah, that's gonna be fine. And keep the digging high, so nothing weird happens, and deconstruct too. I mean, it's easy to do it properly when... Why build a mini pump in there and just leave... Why leave things in places, right? Like this debris, it can't just sit there, we need to get it out. Once we leave the planet, the empty void is gonna be so sad about that sitting there. We shouldn't have any more liquefiables. We can also close here off a bit more. Yeah, it would bug me into infinity. Yes, I can... Like this? What is this? Make it go away. Now I did leave one debris bit down here, but this is for future building material, so it's on purpose. The lag is bearable. I don't know why. It felt a bit better yesterday. Today it's kind of more lagging. I don't even know why. It shouldn't be. It should be the same. But it's still very bearable. So, still have not decided where to put my fish. So, if we put them here, I could have... Thing is, these eggs, are they being moved over here by rail? They always are, right? No, the pips are not, because we don't have a sweeper setup. We started a sweeper setup because we want to move the dirt as well. Okay, and there's gonna be sucker rows as well, coming from the bottom. Let's see. Right, this rail is sort of full because there's enough backup for our grubs not to have eaten all of that. You know what? Wrangle him. We might have space for you somewhere. Right, so anyways, I wanted to reconsider things here. So... Bottom pip tab is missing its second leg. Yes, I know. How do you keep your food? What do you mean? Like, keep it. I know this one's been missing forever, since the tree started growing. Yes, we have a freezer here. Nice and cold. This is all our materials, only reachable by the sweeper. This is our mini fridge for the duplicants. And we keep up to 400 kilograms of barbecue here for the time being. We might change our food later. And if it is more, we rail it over. We have a bit of a setup here. So if it's more than 400, this sweeper will move, how much is it, 20 kilograms a time to the fridge, but it will drop this on this tile because once he takes it away, he's going to be deactivated. Which, so the food is going to be here in one of these two spaces. He picks them up, brings them over to the next conveyor. This one. And brings him over to the teleporter. Now, there's a second conveyor loader here with higher priority. This one only takes up Sweepy stuff, so Sweepy takes up the food on the floor, brings it back into the freezer. And then we have our home planetoid, and here we just drop the fruit on the floor, so other stuff that comes over from the teleporter does not go in the fridge, and this one is then bringing up the fridge and food stuff to our old bridge in here. And of course we have our old setup that we used before still in place, and there's still food here as well, so makes sense. As for Sanctobi, that one's simple. There's only a few gristleberries here, a mini fridge, and some natural pincha peppers we are bringing into this one. Nope. And this one? Nope. This one is manual use, okay. So yeah, that's that. And these guys are... oh, actually, that again reminds me of something. I have to find a way to do something similar. I can say early game ethanol is your friend if you have trees or ethanol. If you don't have either of those, you probably have crude oil, so you can make temps work. And my food is boiling, yes. That's what I'm saying. Why I'm saying you probably have one of these liquids to make your freezer cold. And as for the tuner, you just need to find a spot that's not too hot and heat that spot up, because it doesn't generate that much heat. You only have to cool this tiny room, yes. Oh, also keep in mind I have less than 1 gram of hydro in here, because if it didn't be that amount, if it was a gram or more, it would start exchanging heat and you would have to properly insulate things. But as you can see, nothing is insulated here, and the heat is pretty much, the cold is contained. The thermal regulator works fine. Oh yes, sure, there's regulators too. I kind of omit them for whatever reason. Why are you building this? Oh my god. What happened here? How did this happen? And there I was. Almost forgetting about this. We still have 900 kilos. Oh my. Oh, this is beautiful. You are still running without sweeping, yes? Yes, okay. We might want to have some cleaner stuff in place though. Deodorizer. What is your main food source? Barbecue. So it's mostly the grubs, the sweetles, and the hatches we still have. And then we have a bunch of berry sludge. So... oh, I see the pips, of course. And we still have a number of pips over here as well. From when we did the carnivore. So, yes. And I just don't like to move them that much, because we still have the trees in place and the trees take a while to grow. And they are annoying to reseed, replant. Well, not annoying, but you gotta do the pip stuff, right? All the liquids are in place, except for this and that. Okay. It's still sinking. Yeah. It's almost gone. Wow. It's about time we close this off again, isn't it? Soon TM. You're still open, you're just open. Yeah, you just stay open, I see. What's the temps in here? They're just fine. And do we have igneous rock? Yes. What's your temps? It's still 1,000 degrees coming into the Igneous rock tile. As for cooling whilst in steam, it's way slower, obviously. And here it goes down like real quickly to pretty much minimum steam temperature. And here we are coming out at -5 degrees. Seems good, man. And of course the packages are small. They're like, what are you set up to? 10. So that helps, as well as only doing every second. Like you're alternating with the cobalt. Do you have too much cobalt? No, you're still able to pretty much move everything outside, no problem. And this one's basically empty too. Why do you look like you're not moving? Wait, shouldn't this value go down? Are you just really tiny? Oh, you're really tiny, okay. That's super overkill. And since you are sharing this rail with everything else, I guess you're gonna clock things up. Let's put you up to like 5 maybe. What's the temp in here? 200. This one is 160, 126. You're studying it up, yeah. You're cooling down way too quick for this to ever be an issue. It's actually kind of warm. Wait, why is it so warm? This is 19. Oh, okay, you like some. You could do with some insulated. By the power of -1. We could do with some radiant pipe here. Yeah, it's gonna all be radiant, that's fine. Why wouldn't it be? That's what you deserve. What is happening here? Guess we blocked ourselves. We really should stay here and keep an eye on this. Because the water level is quickly dropping. Then there's also the question of the still falling, continuing to fall poopy water. The most power hungry thing we are gonna have once we leave is probably gonna be the bunker doors. We have also the solar panels, so you're probably not gonna run at all much. Wait, what is happening here? Okay. Oh, there's still power here. It looks like there's no power here, but there's still plenty of power. Okay. Well, plenty is relative, but yes, there's power here still. You were supposed to empty. What is happening? You missed a tile up here. But wow. A blueprint is enough. Okay. Right. So once you are down by one more level, I guess we should give this order again before this team pushes back. Yeah, there's high priority orders at the top, so I put this in high priority too, and that's that. You gotta get a different solar sensor. But for now you're doing great. It's beautiful. What's that? Carbon dioxide, okay. Can do a few more minor things. Can do all of that, sure. And you go away. Close this off too. Not that one. And don't destroy any of the reed fiber. They're not super important, but it's nice to have them. Next time, if we ever have to come back here, we can then just build even more suits, which we're not going to use, but hey, what was that? Okay. Oh, I hate how it overwrites the priorities for the dig order. Oh. Okay, you are close. Do we want to open up the... There's nothing gonna be here that we are gonna... There might be dirt here. Yes, there is. You can't reach it. How annoyed should I be about that? Oh, we still have to go in there as well for... we didn't fix that yet. Our recycling of the water. Once this is all pumped out, we will then need to still cool the igneous, obviously. At least the stuff falling down from here. Which, well, we don't have to. We can just say, accumulate it for now. And if we ever need igneous rock, we can make new stuff. But we don't want to have the... Oh, we can just... Brain. Yeah, okay. So we bring it down, like so, and over to the side. We just do a pressure sensor here. And open the vent. Or we just have the vent here. We just leave this at 1000, and if it's overpressured it goes over. That's nice and simple. We gotta get in here again though. We only deconstruct buildings, yes? Yes. And you check for not oxygen. Not oxygen. You check for pressure. Do we go further down? No, but we to put a thingy here and here to have the water spread not as much to the side as it could. Sure, seems good. Yeah, you can get in here, you can do all this. There's poopy water. No, the clean water. We'll deconstruct these pipes once the other ones are done. There's still way too much stuff to move around here. How much is in here now? 400 tons? 400 tons of water. How big is that? Like 40 by 10? 20 by 20 is also the same, yes. So, this much water. It's not that much. Imagine if someone started opening this up again. For no good reason. I'm not gonna do that, I'm just saying that. You're taking all a break. You're taking a break. So... napping around, okay. Good, we fixed that. You can reach these tiles, sure. Anything else? There's more to be moved around. I guess we can indeed have a look at Jambalaya again. And still try to figure out how we want to deal with the fish situation. My issue being I can't put them here. I want them in range of this sweeper, and if I move this bin to the left, it's really minor, then the duplicates that are moving the eggs will not be able to move the eggs without hopping down. Right, the way it is right now, they can just hop from here. It's really unimportant. It's really not important. Will we ever need this CO2 again? Nah. And what about the poopy stuff? Let's move that down here. By the way, what about all this water? Put a knob here, make it too high. We're gonna put a floor in here? Do we? Come back to this later. So the fish, we want also to have the geckos over here, which is making this not easier. Do we have naphtha somewhere else? Not really. Oh yes, we do. Bring that up here. So we want the geckos here too, so we have all the farmers, all the rangers in the same, on the same planetoid. And all the meat and all the cooking. Also the crabs, but the crabs, they don't care about most things. So we'll just put them, tuck them away somewhere on the side. But yes. But yes. The fish. Again. So we move these eggs to the side. You go away, we open this up. The fish can just be in here, it's a bit of an open space, that's all fine. Could we use this somehow as well? Theoretically, we could give you more water, it doesn't make... it's whatever. It really is. We do want water in here though, so... we're just gonna push the fish egg in here. Wait. You're gonna be in the same room, aren't you? Probably. You are probably gonna be in the same room. Unless we put a door on top. I'm not sure we can put a door on top without them getting... which debuff is it? Cramped or confined? That will confine them, I'm pretty sure. You can be overcrowded. That's only affecting your happiness. If you want to breed them, they need to at least have 8 water adjacent. Right. We could make that work too. If we made this wide and made the water too high, that would be counting as 10 tiles, even if we have that in a different room. At least that's the way it was. in the past. This rail doesn't move, it only moves food, okay. Again, we could put this bin on top. Yeah, you're still in a different room. In the same room. Top here. We would not be able to go through the bottom anymore, we'd have to hop over the top. Slow down for a bit. So it's gonna eventually end up with us needing a second sweeper, isn't it? For one, the sweeper can be moved, actually, all the way to here. Right? Unless there's somebody dying in here, which that's not gonna happen. Yes, we can move that. Why is there a wall here in the first place? Wait, you're opening this door. Oh, because there's no reason for that. We're dropping the eggs on the left hand side, but these critters that we don't want to go through, they just won't. Because there's a door here. And so without that, the sweeper at the top can certainly reach all the tiles inside. Once we replace the old one. And apparently we don't have many duplicates working here. That also means we can put this storage here. The babies! How heartless. What do you mean? I have screenshots. They are happy. They enjoy the bath. They like... Did you want to grill that green one? Yes, I did. Evolve it. It becomes yellow, purple. Purple and green. Watch it. It turns purple and green. It even has a little heart sticking out in white. It lost that. By the way, bees, I've seen you've been working on a Azure waterfall, magma waterfall pumping volcano tamer solution. I like it very much. Okay, so can I put you up in a way? I can move this to the side. Actually, I can move this all the way to the side. As long as you're in range. It's very dumb. I do enjoy it though, yeah. I was thinking there's easier ways, but I guess that's not the point. Been setting up compact metal volcano hammers today. My second and pallet weight. What do you want? Plus my production brick coming along. Just need more steel. Yes. We've been struggling with metals for so long because we had no volcanoes until we were able to touch down here. But now we have some steel. Still only 30,000. 30k, my god. Oh yes, did we... Okay. Yes, we did fix that. What was I about to say? We had this nice iron volcano getting us some... well, iron for making steel. But also I somehow managed to get in too much steam, so it didn't run the first time around, and so we are like 140 tons behind in steel of what we could have had if we didn't accidentally put too much water in there. Or rather, we didn't take it out because it was already there. Because there was water everywhere. This asteroid wasn't so nice as it seems to be. Or as it is right now. It was a mess. Yeah, I put way too much water in my aloe volcano. Yeah, well, it happens. As I said, I did the same. It just happens. Why was I here? For one. Wait, why are you running? Oh, but because it's a not gate, of course. Okay. I put 16 tons instead of 1. Wait, you mean total? Yeah, okay. Wait, but 16 tons? How big is your room? Yeah, okay, now that's gonna be too much. It's gonna be a ton if the room is 4x4. Wow, okay, that's a lot. That is a lot. But again, well, this one's also a lot. Okay. Are you finished? Can we just... do we have to mop this up? Oh god. There's a tiny blob here, isn't there? Well... Whelp. It's an older design. It's 4 tall, 10 wide. I also have an older design. I just then realized it was still for when you didn't have conveyor meters. And ever since they were introduced, well, you can make things a lot simpler if you don't have to manually measure things out or whatever. More tiles. I'm doing that now, making 4 compact tamers on second planetoid. Yeah, I didn't really make this ones on here compact really. We did end up with some nice volcanoes next to each other, so just spread them out. This one is somewhat compact. How much is this inside? 10 by 3. And then some. But yeah, we have plenty of room in this planetoid. And debris. There's always debris. Can we make you small? Can we make you small? Sure. 10 by 3 plus 5, yes. Okay, that one's fixed. And again, I'm ignoring the eggs because actually now it should be easy enough. We can even save on some of the rail here. You copy paste that. You do need power though. Where do we want to wire this? This way? 1 or 2 steam per volcano. Depends on the volcano. I can draw up a sheet for you that I made not too recently. Actually, I even have some of the volcanoes of this planetoid, I think, in there. Just to get some rough numbers. That's not the one. Was it vents or volcanoes? Volcano stuff. Any volcano below the hottest equals 1. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, that's a lot of numbers. Basically what it comes down to is this one's the average. That's just a rough volcano estimate. I think this one was on the higher side in terms of output, but this is the energy that these elements have roughly over the time where they are active. So you have this peak when they erupt, right? That's this amount of energy that they then have in the steam chamber or in the debris. And if you then spread this out over the conveyor rail, over the time of the active period, basically. So it erupts for 50 seconds and it then idle for some 750, or I'm not sure if it's another, or if it's 800, whichever. And over this time, if you constantly remove heat, you remove, for example, 200,000 kilojoules per second for a gold volcano, or 600 for an iron one, which with the turbine's heat removal I didn't quite put that one in, did I? You can just go turbine divided by average, and of course you wouldn't properly do that. Turbine divided by average, the need point, the other way around. Obviously, you'd end up with what, 0.7 turbines for this one, which is already quite high. If you have aluminium, it can go over, but then again, it would only mean your turbine runs a bit hotter, so one should be still fine. If you run into, for example, this iron volcano I think this is one of the ones I have. It's only 500 on average. If you have niobium, you probably want 2. Turbine keeps a nice cool 26 degrees at full production. Yeah, as I said, if you have more, it's just gonna mean the turbine's gonna run hotter basically, and the steam is gonna get hotter depending on how much you have to buffer. I did put up a buffer amount. Like if you only run this much energy out constantly over the active time, you will have to buffer the excess heat from the eruption and then spread it out over the time, obviously. It's not gonna work out like that smoothly. There will be spikes and whatnot, but that's what I'm gonna think that if you want to buffer this amount of heat respectively, you will have to have a total water amount of, like, say, for gold 500 kilos should be fine. For this iron one, 1.6 is good enough, and the aluminium one, 2.2 for this one. That's tons. Or rather, it's kilograms, so it's a comma for the 1000 point. So this would be, again, 1.6 tons for the iron. No, total. That's total. Else it wouldn't work at all, obviously, because the volcano would be clogged. Yeah, and if you wanted to do niobium that way, which doesn't work because niobium will form full tiles, but you would need like 60 tons for this particular one, or close to 40 for the other one. If you tried that with steam, again, you're not doing it that way, but if you tried that with my volcano on the planetoid, this is the one that we have in here, in the current game. Again, I would need like to have 80 tons of water. If we didn't use the dropper thing with a door. But yeah, so that's a few rough numbers I did. Like if you wanted to actually just slap a turbine on top of this, you would really need a lot of steam. Like 80 tiles. If you can only do like say 100, you would need to have an 800 big room. Am I off by a decimal point there? A 10 by 80 room. If you wanted to buffer the heat and don't want it to go above 200 degrees. That's important to note. If you just get the steam hotter, you don't need obviously less water. Do we have sound still? Yes, okay. But yeah. And for niobium, if you have more than, I don't know, 25 kilos or so on a tile, it starts to form a solid block, so I would like to rather pump it out with a pump then, and get small blocks and debris out of it that way. But you could also just slap a turbine on top and use the auto miner, I guess. Okay, yeah, things in here start to form up, and I'm again procrastinating my fish thing. Actually, no, we're fine here. We did get progress. The eggs will then go in, no, the food, go into this loader. The eggs go here. It's gonna be omelette, and that's gonna be moved. We can remove this one. We can thus have the eggs outside of the fish room. We still need water here. I guess, do we have a pitcher pump still? We could also move oxalite. This is full anyways. It's kind of a mistake, isn't it? Well, there's plenty of pressure in this entire base. But yeah, we should put that stuff somewhere. What's that? Ethanol, we can just drop the bottle. I don't think either of these rooms is gonna be a... What is this, by the way? Brine? Okay. Either of these rooms is gonna be... I don't like this brine. Stay stable. We'll just use it for moving stuff around. Oh yes, I think somebody was telling me about this tree, and maybe I was supposed to remove it for aesthetic reasons. So I'll do just that. If there's a tile here in place, we could be able to just push water on top of it. We could even be able... The pips will start and replant it in just a second. You watch them. But yes, I need a bottle. Let's just go get out really quick on that one. Okay, and thanks, demon. That's too much water. Wait, hold on, I have a better idea. Use this blob, which will not spill sideways. And let's see if we can have it spawn into existence on top of the naphtha instead of displacing it. Okay. And quickly empty it on top of it. And it worked, great. And they already reseeded the tree. But now it's just gonna be... it's just gonna be submerged and succumb to the flood. Alright. Alright, alright. There again, the fish. So we still have no water here, duh. We get a plumbing thing. Thing. And a bottle empty here. We could just use the ethanol over here. Wait, how much brine was that again? Not enough. You know what? Just put this on sweep. You can sweep this one. And we're just gonna empty the ethanol over in here. We don't need this one though. You're fine. We do want to... Oh my god, this is gonna be so ugly. Because we need to not have these eggs in here. There, this could be a solid tile. Doesn't really make a difference. Except for things being in or out of range. Put a tile here. Or not, we'll see. Now we do obviously want the fish to hop in here again. So I'm also considering making something to feed them the seeds, because we have too many. Don't they also eat dirt? I'm not entirely sure even. No, they make dirt. They poop dirt, that's the one. They eat algae and stuff. Yeah, no, okay, and seeds of course. Oh, they do actually eat the coarse stuff, seeds. Okay, fine. So if that's the case, we would have to have more space here anyways if we really wanted to. You don't quite fit with all these things, do you? The fish and the food is gonna go here. But the food is gonna go here. That means we could have a sweeper, a second sweeper, all the way to the side. We could reuse all the space without need for a second sweeper. So I shouldn't be so concerned about space. And yet here I am. My problem being I need to drop the egg somewhere as well, right? The fish eggs. That means, for one, we gotta close this all up, obviously. So these eggs are not interfering. We could also open this up somewhere else. Not really. No, we can't. There's no other space there. And so if we want to move, drop the fish eggs to the side here. Wait, it would have to be here anyways. Or else you're not, so you are in sweeper range still. So you'd be like somewhere over here, maybe here. Doesn't really matter. And we would have some room over to the side here to just duck the eggs away. Wait. Like so, maybe. Leaving all of this still inside. It's a bit ugly. It's ugly either way. And we have to come in from the other side, I guess. We could also open you to the top. Which, it's kind of whatever. And yes, you need to move again. That takes away all the left hand side room we could utilize now. Wait, we don't. We do need this door to have the eggs in a separate room. But somewhat interferes with my idea of having the Dracos here and easily accessible. I guess getting in from the top is going to be easier anyways. Oh boy. Nope. Why are you on the wrong hotkey? That's a bit weird. There you go. Nope. This one. There we are. Alright, there goes the sweeper thingy, there go the eggs. There goes the fish, there goes the ethanol. We have a tank, we don't have room for a fish shooty thingy. Oh, and we did get the tuned up achievement, I guess. Finally tuned machinery. Tune up power generators 400 times. Alright, let's stop that nonsense. We have plenty of power anyways. You've been running on cobalt. Just to construct all that. Do you use power? You don't use power. Okay. How are things in here? Yes, they are. The bees are doing fine. They will not be trapped in the walls. Probably. Oh wow, you are using ceramics. Well, I guess we have 100,000, so... There's that. And you are not insulated whatsoever. Well, I guess with these tiles in place. That should be a-okay. Since we're using ceramics here, do we want to be a bit wasteful? Yeah, whatever. Make it however you want. And how are things over here? You can't reach that. Okay. There you built. Yeah, what is happening? Why you stopped? Oh, because the vent is blocking you, because there's a bridge over there. Okay. So the bridge made you think you can't go there, but without the bridge you are... Oh my god. How am I going to go get rid of this? For one, we can remove this much. And these two tiles inside. We cannot get there from here because the vacuum would be broken by the carbon dioxide inside. We can reach this from here, part of it anyways. The debris will end up inside of the chamber, won't it? So if anything, we would have to enter the 160, 120, 240, 240 tons of weight. Actually, is that much? Yeah, roughly. So we would have to get in there. I mean, we could go in there to remove the debris from the... We can also just leave these... We can then leave there. We can just leave the pipe there. It's fine. Don't have to remove all the pipes all the time, every time. And also streamline this a bit more. To go like this. And there goes the bridge if we ever need to increase anything here. Can we somehow bring down the poop water in the old pipe? Yes, we can. Of course we can. It's an easy trick. We just connect things differently. Easy, easy. Okay, yeah. We'll do that when we get there. And up here, just continue building our way up. That's nice. Don't replace anything else. That's totally not gonna be a vacuum at any point. It's gonna be solid tiles. I wonder how it would look like and how much performance it would take if we made all these out of ladder tiles instead. It would be horrible. Obviously. Okay, now, as for... I mean, imagine all the pathing. Actually, it would be like atmo suits, petroleum suits, jet suits. And those are indeed horrible. Do it. Make Beast 6K lose it. Nah, I'd lose it myself because of the performance. I'd probably go crazy. We can open this up. Make this even. Make this like so. We could also empty. We could also, for one, you go away. All of this. We did so much work getting in here. But what if we can just do this from the side. Are you guys being weird? You should go for no letters in this game. Not this one, next one. I will. But not this one. We can do a few letters, I mean. And this will make them less stupid. 1, 2, 3. Don't need this top one. Just to close this from right to left. Left. New printables and two buildings. What would that be? Rocket platform, always. Yes. No resources? Fine. Critter starvation. We do have poofs. Free food. Or oxalite. It doesn't matter. By the way, I think our Slixers haven't yet hatched, have they? They shouldn't die too quickly. Might have made too much glass. Maybe. Oh, and we can open this up. You are not fully... Yes, you are fully insulated. We can open all of this up and have the CO2 go down. What's all that? Nuclear wastes. Great. Right, you doing your stuff. Still the fish. Did you not open the ethanol bottle? I didn't tell you to yet, okay. And there's no power. And there has to be no power on the other one. Or else the sweeper is gonna be weird. The, not sweeper, what's it called? The disposer thingy. No, not disposer, dispenser. Well, it will dispose of the critter eggs. We need a second one. Want a second one. To bring the eggs in the first place. And actually this room is gonna be so big, aka open to everything, that we could just ignore all the eggs, basically. Now that I'm thinking about it. As in, they're gonna be just fine here. What if we move the fish inside the colony for decor? Nah. Let's not do that. We do need a space, however, for the poofs. Is there other critters we bring in from the other planetoid? I think not. We'll need a space for the poofs. A small space. A space that's out of the way of things. I don't want to deal with this right now. So the poofs go. Why is the kitchen full of hydrogen? Because it has good thermal conductivity and makes things go cold more quickly. And because we have it nearby. And we didn't have much CO2, I think, at the time, or chlorine for that matter. So it was the... I don't know why this is 5 kilograms. I had an idea for that, probably at some point. But yeah, if you have chlorine, you can just use that, or CO2. It also looks nice. I think, at least. What's with the rail here? Okay. Again, where do we put the poofs? I want the poofs. Well, they do give meat. Do we have some stuff away? We have this. You do not do drywalls. Why? I consider drywalls to be extra debris. Drywalls are an element that would exchange heat with its surrounding, an element that will require calculations that could be used otherwise. We do have wet walls, I guess. But yeah, it's like you start the game. I'm not saying it's bad, I just consider the possibility that they might cause or require extra performance, and so why put something in place that could potentially hurt you? I guess we can close you all. Or did I want to do something else here first? Your walls need flowers and stripes. Flowers, of course. There's flowers. Look, a beautiful water weed. And we have flowers. We have a yoja. They cause issues in my farm. I have to remove them. What? Well, yes, you have to heat them up first, obviously. It's the same reason why I don't like a lot of people, they tend to build their liquid hydrogen in space. And I just don't like it that much. I haven't thought of this at all. And if you would do your liquid hydrogen in space, you first have to cool down the drywall that is behind your storage tank. So, well. But it's probably rather minor, so... But yeah, it's like you start off the game, right, and you have like this many layers, you have no layers, you have nothing here at all, right? There's nothing here other than the tiles. And then you start playing and you get your wires, and you get your pipes, and you get your other pipes. And then you also add back walls stuff, and that's just one more layer. And if I can help it. I would like to build drywalls for aesthetic reasons, sure. You're out of obsidian? Oh my god. It's not bad by a lot, but it ruins my cool temp. Well, it does add thermal mass. Not much, but it can be helpful. But yes, it's also the same reason I don't like to spam. I don't like to spam temp shift plates. A lot of people will have like the entire back of their steam chamber full of temp shift plates, but I think they might be worse because they don't only exchange heat with the tile on top of them, but all the tiles adjacent. So that just might be as bad as 9 drywalls. Or worse, I don't know. But again, not mopping this up is probably just as bad. Although I was considering the possibility of building material being here. I run a few templates behind my radiant pipe. That doesn't do anything for your pipe. But maybe for that I haven't tested. Temp shift plates and what's it called? A conductive wire, but I don't think it will exchange heat with what is in the what's the layer called? Background. But it might. I don't know. I haven't tested it. Right, and now we want to empty that. Not for the pipe, but for adjacent spots. Okay, yeah. Then nice. That totally works, yeah, sure. Okay, gotta bring that in here. Move this out. Why are you not moving? We have some other thing here that blocks you. Oh, this one. You have nothing green, do you? This should work. Alright. And the rest can... well, just empty it out. Thanks. Okay. And you go this way, that way, left. Don't overbuild that. This one's supposed to be empty. Oh, great. Yeah, okay. In that case, we gotta stop the pump for a quick sec. Again, to properly empty this out before we can deconstruct it. And you can just recycle that. Great. Alrighty. To this, power up. And oh my god. I just put some polluted water in granite pipe directly under the magma flow. Okay, nothing bad could ever happen with that. No, could it? Okay. That's fine. It's gonna be just fine. And you go like this. This stays. Okay. You are disconnected, so nothing can happen right now. So we're all good. But yeah, that would have meant poopy air and steam in the magma chamber. And would be no fun to clean up. I found out I can turn pea water into steam, which then turns into beautiful water for free. Yes. That's the best thing. You can also use the cold to freeze. What are you doing? To freeze polluted oxygen into liquid oxygen, and then you heat it up again and it becomes clean oxygen. That was actually a thing people did before deodorizers were implemented, I think. But that is actually before my time. You did this properly, nice. And you can also turn oxygen into stone. So filtration-free conversion. Yes, I need to cool it down too much though. Well, once you start making liquid oxygen for your rockets, I mean, things are already in place, sort of. But yeah, we also build our own sieve here, because it's filtration-free water cleaning. And then again, you do really like You should really like the deodorizer because it gives you clay and so you can make ceramics. So steam is a viable power source. Steam is a medium, it's not a power source. It's like saying hydrogen is a power source for the renewables. It's just a medium. But heating stuff up, well, if you make the steam with an aqua tuner, then you will use up more power than... Magma is a power source. Hot stuff is a power source. You can use the the hot regolith as a power source to make steam. All that is power sources, I guess. Well, it's energy that you can convert. But yeah, that's not good. Stupid technical. Oh my god, you didn't. Of course you did. Right. Fish. 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 Here. Critter egg. Gulfish. We don't have tropical ones. That's a problem if we ever have a tropical fish in here, which shouldn't happen by the temps, but who knows. And fries. And we still have to yet get our thing, a room for the puffs. Just want them nice and confined somewhere where they won't be annoying for the time being. Somewhere where they're not gonna be in the way of things. This is a proper stable for now, so this can't be used. Oh, this is good. We already have a blob of water up here. And it's closed off, and this is all open. Okay. That works. Except I want them not to be roaming freely as much as they could when they are in here. What about up here somewhere? The meat is gonna be far away. By the way, do we have a lot of meat here that's not being processed, or do we... You do manage to process all the meat, okay, great. I'm overthinking this. Am I? First we need to... where we make our blob ourselves. All the blobs are gonna get emptied in the bottle empty anyways. So first get the spot for the puffs. Get the spot for the puffs. Get the spot for the puffs. Why are you idling? You're not. Great. I could put you in here. Oh, actually I should maybe put you in here. So you can make oxalite. If you ever evolve. So this is gonna be the way it is, like below. This is gonna be insulated. We need it here to be the way it is. Like this needs to be one deeper, so we can go inside. Or we just completely close this one off, or the left hand side. But I think we don't. Wait, we will have to close one side off. Like so, to form a proper lock. And then put the door in the other one, so we can still enter. Or don't have to, but... Yes. So this will keep the puffs in place, and they have access to the outer space. And it will allow us to bring in... to just have them there. That one's not gonna work, is it? You're all gonna come in here and be weird about it. Why am I not surprised? Okay, and then we set you up for some egg transport. Sanctivo, no wait. That's Jambalelin. That's quite far. Okay, wait. What are you still doing here? How much stuff is that? Wait. You're full of cobalt. Wait. How long have you been working on this? Do we have like a ton of cobalt here? No. In Suakiri, so back home. 12 tons of cobalt. And iron and clay. That makes sense. You're in the right place. So you have red bolts. No. We have red bolts in here. Oh, I see. When we rebuilt this thing, we never reconnected you. And so you didn't get red bolts again. What are you filling up with? That's cobalt. You're on a 4. You're on a 2. That's a 5. You're doing... I don't know what you're doing. That's a 1 for the iron. I'll put you on a 5 too. These are empty. I'll put you all on 5s. And you stay on a 2. Right. And then we just bring all the eggs in here. Well, for one, we take them up. Okay. And I'll just bring all critter eggs to this spot. That was some random obsidian. Tropical fry. Hey, wait, do we have tropical ones? That one's probably just gonna die. Okay, for whatever reason the game is starting to get real uncomfortable. Is it because of the fish? Nah, just kidding. But the game did feel a lot... Okay, well maybe it's the storage bin. Oh my god, that's so many. Pincher rows here too, okay. Oh wow, that's a lot of eggs. Holy shit. That's a lot of eggs. That's all of them, right? Right. Okay, that's 22 kilos of iron. How many kilos are in here? We don't know. Set you up to 22 and shoot this away. You don't want to. First we have to clean you, okay. Right, okay, there goes that. You do everything, so that means you would also take... Is my memory overloading or something? Okay. Weird. Anyways, you should take the eggs up into the conveyor loader, right? Yeah, you do. No idea what we are going to do with the pincher stuff. Should we just bury them again? Or whatever. Great. We can't really see how much weight that is, can we? We have to count it. You done yet? No. Yeah, okay, that's just a lot of eggs. Again, I wish there was a button to just say launch now. Okay. You're done with bringing the eggs in. We could just go ahead and fill this up with, say, cobalt. And you just launch 200 kilos then when you're ready. There. Good enough. Put you on 5 again. And that's the iron. And we want to... You done? There's more cobalt coming in. Do we want any cobalt here? Do we care? That's useful material. Let's bring that extra ton over. And check our printables. Small bladder, no. Can't dig, no. Can only cook, no. No thank you. And well, I'll just stick with you guys for a sec here so you can build this properly. This gold amalgam, it was spawned through the wall, wasn't it? Right now you're taking a break. Okay. Okay. And now that one, and maybe this one? No. By the way, okay, it's getting really chuggy. It shouldn't. Still 2 tons of steam in here. Wow. It's actually gonna stay there forever. But yeah, we can do this and have you prioritize that right away, and this should work, right? That's enough for everybody to have a high priority tile first. See? You guys can do it. You guys can do that, yes. Or not, if you're just sitting there, standing there, waiting for your orders. And it's failed. Of course it's failed. Duplicates. Probably would indeed be easier to come from the bottom and open this up again. I don't want to. I don't need to do this. But I started it and so I'll end it. And that's that. That's that. There. This one? No, don't do that one. Do we have like a ton of debris on the rail? Of course we do. There's forever igneous here. How's your temp when you come out? We did increase your amount, didn't we? Some 60 now. Yeah, we went up to 10 kilos. I guess we can go down to 5. You're disabled. You're kind of warm still. And you're gonna stay warm, but I have these 130... no, 35. You're connected? How hot is it in here? Yes. If it's... you go open above 140. And you close above. If it's above 135, you open. No, you close. You open below 135. Yeah, sure, that's perfect. So if it's getting too cold. Yeah, yes, but the tension you have gone up quite a bit because you have not been set up properly. But it's nice and sitting at 200 degrees, so it's perfect for the turbines. So it's not problematic at all. Just a bit warm. Just a bit warm. And unfortunate since we don't have any other water to clean out. And you are too warm as well. 44. I will set you up to be colder. I thought you might be freezing our thimble rates, but apparently you won't. This should be good enough. Or we don't need this to read, it's just fine anyways. Right. I should come in from the top. I really should. Wait, what is that? Why is there... How the heck? Be right back. Alright, is nighttime over? It appears to be the case. Almost. Music? Okay. Is this bedroom screwed? Because the... No, it's still a bedroom, a proper one. A luxury one, because the aerobot is giving us enough decor. Cool. That looks good. Now let's see. But for one we can continue this nonsense. And we can check our fish. How much is the fish? Is it here? It is in here probably. Why is it not in here? Did we send it somewhere else? We did not. Right? Is it still in transit? No. Did I send it down here and it's going in circles forever? No. There's no order here either. What if I put you in the 9? Are you still going to be used? No. Was there an errand? No. You do have an exit thingy. Where's my fish? Did it somehow end up here? It did. I did change it. I did change it. Weird. Okay, it doesn't matter. Here's fine too. We can just use the teleporter. What are you set up to? 8? 9? I have you in a 7. Or 4. Dirt. Well, I guess. Do we even have dirt here still? We can just check on the planter boxes. Yes. We have half a megaton. Kiloton. Wait, doesn't that mean... Are you on sweep? No. Doesn't that mean you always do this? Okay. I'll put you in a 7. And put the fish eggs in here. And there's the tropical fry, for one. Well, Tio will take care of things here. And I did not set up the tropical fries and Timberlake in. Because I couldn't. Because I thought I couldn't. But apparently we can. So there's that. I'll put you in 9, but sweep only. Well, actually, if we just leave them in here, yes. We don't need the other thing yet, probably. Yeah, you're just gonna be stupid about that. Well, I'll keep trying. Yeah, it's fine for now, right? It should be fine priority-wise. It's never gonna be fine. You're gonna assign things weirdly again. Nope, for now it's good. Have a little bit of trust in the duplicants. Have a little bit of trust. They're never gonna disappoint you, are they? Continues watching them disappoint you. Okay. So, the eggs. Are they in place yet? Wait, what? Okay. I set the wrong one to high priority. So no, they're not. But now they are. They've never built their own heads into a tile. They're competent. Well, yet and today. They managed to do that in tandem yesterday, so... They are quite the squareheads. Okay, well, we're almost done with this totally unnecessary nonsense build. Down here we are done, right? You're all in place, this works, this works. This is almost closed off. I think my record is 4 duplicates stuck in the same tile. I mean, when they are like trapping themselves, like they did last time over here, on the abyssal, on the neutronium, it would be easy to then also trap them in the tile, since they're already there for the most part, all in one spot. Huh, random debris I didn't see. Let's close you off too. Wait, what's that? That looks like oxalite. Why is there oxalite in here? Okay. Interesting one. This is all done. You're closed off by the side. Debris? No debris. Debris? No debris. What about... Didn't I... Alright, you can't move that one. The stethoscope is supposed to be moved into the rocket. You can't do that. Yet. Is it nighttime again? Of course it is. And what's it with these natural tiles? Why are they still here? Would a vacuum be better than the wall of tiles? Probably not. There was tests back in the day which suggested vacuum was handled sort of like a gas, and in some instances even worse than normal gases. I think that has hence been fixed, so it's not worse. But I think it does check for adjacent tiles and flow stuff. I can't say for sure. But this pretty much equals what you have at game start. So minus the gases. So it should be the best, theoretically. You're on the one, right? That's why you're not doing this? Come on. And do we then want to leave somebody behind? I think not. We move both rockets back home. Do we have room for both rockets? Because we did remove one of our thingies over here. Right, so we might want to, let's see, close you off this way. So just put in more doors. Worst case scenario, this pneumatic is gonna get damaged because there's gonna be radiation stuff here. That's fine. And I guess we can then... Well, you build this first. Close that one off. Ah, you can't quite reach that, can you? Right. We make room for another rocket. And what's with this debris? Just move it. Just move it. This is supposed to be closed off, sure. And down here, kind of whatever. There's an argument to be made for... Well, actually, there's no argument to be made for reducing pathing in here because we already will have the duplicants move out. So there is no pathing for them in here whatsoever because they are not here in the first place. About the X though. Yes. Stop moving dirt. I'll just have you sit on a 9 and that's gonna be full of dirt and that's that. And you're on a 7. And you can start moving the X. Still not sure about the pinchers. Did you start moving any pinchers yet? Because if you didn't, hold on. What am I looking for? The conveyor overlay. What? Why is this so weird? Oh no, there's just nothing to see here. Okay, well. Don't do the pincher thingy. Should attack, what's at the top? Well, there it is. PPP. There shouldn't be any Sanis here, but who knows? SSS Sani. Ani. Am I blind? I'm blind. Smooth, squeaky, stone, sun, sweetle. They are called differently. No. S goes before C. Okay. Sure. That makes things easier. But yeah, you're kind of sturdy when it comes to heat, right? So I could just put you right inside of this 100. Oh no, you can't take that. Okay. Now I would like to just put you on a tile floating. We don't have space for such nonsense, do we? Did we drop all the eggs? No, we did. I put up a bin here. Here. Can we have a floating bin, say? There's no room here for something floating, is there? And what about here? Sure, that works. Nobody can reach that. Other than duplicants. It could be higher. It could also be mesh tile. This high. And for the time being we just dump the extra salis that are still wild over here. We'll go with a... what's up with that? Dirt, okay. These still running the X? No. I have these salis then all over here. It's pinchers. Let's see, PPPPP. 0. 0. What about the fries? 24 fries. And the poofs. Wait, what's up with the poofs? They're still here, okay. Critter egg. I didn't put them in here, did I? Same is true for the pinchers. Are they still over here? Oh, they are. Okay. So all the puffs go on 7 again. Glitter eggs. Pufflet prints. I gotta go through this slowly, don't I? Dense puffed. And squeaky. Okay. And what do you offer? Some free food, sure. You built this yet? You didn't. Everybody's bored. There you go. A little job for you all to do. This and that. Undo this plant. Can we just... Yeah, we'll leave these tasks be, whatever. Don't have to make everything into our own little pile of granite or whatever. Can put this in though. Yeah, it's just to keep you busy. And to complain about sand, because we all hate sand. Okay, and then again. The eggs, they're gonna be swept away, brought over here. Are you gonna do this with great eagerness? Willow will. She's already taking up the eggs. Oh, and one of the fries hatched. Wow. And he finds himself a little pool. Okay. You really want to annoy me with that? It's overcrowded. That's not the problematic one, is it? No, it's not. And they could just leave you here and sit in here. Wow, they're just all hatching now. How long? How are you so close to hatching? Didn't you get swept right away? No, you didn't. You're incubating. You're sitting like at 50% and 90%. So I guess I was sweeping you too late. Most of you. At least if we want to get the maximum amount of time to move you around. That means the puffs might start hatching too. And we want to get those in place really quick before they start soaring and making us soar. You did move that, right? That's a 7, that's a 9. You did do all the errands? No, you didn't. Here, quickly, bring all the eggs. Okay, that should be that. Is there still a bluish egg for a oxalite puffed? Dense pufflet? Yes, there is. Of course there would be. And is somebody on his way? Yes, Jim. That's the dense one. The pufflet, not Jim. Can't speak for the second one here. And now you can move all the pufflets. Great. And with that done, I want the pincher guys over here. Probably just gonna kill them. Nah, we'll see. Right. You keep moving the X. The X. And then we go over. Well, not here. We go over to Jumbo 11. Mumbo Jumbo. Wait, where did I want to put the puffs? They're here, right? Yes. Wait, I didn't think this through. To the end. I said this room would be fine. It is fine. But I only did the pinch up to the very end. Wait, it's gotta stay. The pincher. So, where do I want my pots? Oh yes, no, I did think this through. They're supposed to go up here. I already forgot again. Good job, brain. Critter eggs, greater eggs. Pufflet prince. Dense puffed. And the squeaky puffed. And the sweepy puffed. Alright. Take him away. Take him away. You got the order? You are chilling at the phone. Okay. Interestingly, Interestingly enough, you are preferring to be on the phone, aren't you? Do you have, like, the arcade buff or anything? You don't. You didn't dance, you just like the phone. Alright, whatever. If that's what you prefer. Wait. This hasn't been built yet. That's very interesting, very irritating. Unexpected. But yes, you continue. And we could also do the top, for sure. You are entombed. How's the whole... Well, for one, do the pinchers first, I guess. Sweep only. You can do all the critter eggs, there's no other ones. Until I give them a sweep command. I didn't do this with the sweep before, because before we only had a certain type of stuff in here, but now we have the pinchers, which we have more eggs of inside of the stable, so I don't want to move those tame ones away. And are you gonna bring the eggs? Or are you just gonna chill? You can't get here, can you? Yes, you can. From the top. Okay. That should be a high priority. Yes, I want it done. In the meantime... Huh. Can't reach high enough, can you? I really don't want to fill all these off, but I want this one done for whatever reason. That's just me. Okay, but we're almost done here. So we're almost off this godforsaken place. The pinchers, are you... Wait, slugs? Wait, what? Oh, yes, of course, they are here too. There's no more errands though. Now, about those slugs. You can deconstruct the bin. About those slugs. You guys gonna trap yourselves here. Build the laddered house. The lower ones before you trap yourselves on the side. We don't need the slugs for the achievement, so... Right, Pip, Poke Shell, Gasimo, Bracketed Head, Scheinbach, Schaffwall, Slickster, Baku, Buffed. So, in theory... Where do I want to put you guys? And how much temperature can you take? -30 to some 90. I could just put you down here. There's no power here. The power wire in this room is not in the right height either. Which it doesn't really matter. This room is too small, isn't it? 24, Slack probably needs 8. So if there's one egg inside, don't trust us. I'll just put them in this room and they can die, it's fine. I don't want power slugs here. Eventually they will die, because the room is too full. Because at some point we get more... what's it called? Care packages. Then those then will overcrowd the room. This oxygen, I want it inside of one of the rockets. How much oxygen is in here? Wait, what's the pressure? That's CO2. What's up with this nonsense? Okay. Do we need to get you some... No, this is fine. But we need to destroy some of this weird gas. Are you hooked up? No. Not at all hooked up. Oh, and we have only hot water. So that's gonna be a bit of something to keep in mind for our rockets. You're fine. What's your pressure? 2 kilos. Seems good, man. Okay. That's enough oxygen as well. And here we have 9 tons as well, okay. The atmospheric pressure is good. We have more oxygen coming in, so oxygen is there. Just no liquid. Which we have plenty of, so we'll just ignore that one. You're disabled because too much pressure probably at some point because you were buggy. And I'll give you then the command to just move this wherever. This one. Doesn't matter, it doesn't make a difference. Join this all up. How much did we accumulate over the time? 7 tons? Okay. That's quite a bit. Is there more debris to move? Not really. It's all nice and clean. All nice and clean. Okay, one more day. I'm gonna take flight, I guess. A few more minor things. Maybe don't do this. Don't leave that here. You guys, I will leave here. Though eventually you will run out of sand. Also, there's too much pressure. It's all fine. It's all good. In terms of off-gassing. There, this and that. There is no extra to stay. There's no extra. There's no other water liquids that we need to take care of, right? We'll leave the base in prime condition for our next return. And there's enough magma to heat this up again, which we don't need to whatsoever. What's your... Right, you're just gonna recycle the water if things get too cold. Too hot. No, if pressure goes low enough. Also, I guess you're just gonna stay open. If it is above... I don't want the water to get liquid. So if you're above 105, you just stay open. And the other one will balance out with the magma or not. You know what? You do the same, sure. Whatever. Sure what? You'd think that that vacuum does no heat transfer, which it doesn't, but it would potentially check for other gases and changing place or getting filled, at least at some point. Damn, my voice is coming up. I guess I'll close this off and call it a day. Because no talking, no good. We did what we set out to do, which was... what was it? Magma and poopsplosion? Yeah. So I guess that's good. Do I want to close this off entirely? Can I get rid of this? Sure. What's this door for? This door is for managing duplicates, and it's supposed to stay there. Alright, keep building that, build this. All these nonsense bits and pieces have been taken care of. Fewer vents, we need fewer vents. We don't need oxygen all around the map. This one. That one. This one too, sure. By the way, how much power did we accumulate? Oh my god, so much power. You can stop. This can go away. Or you go away, sure. Whichever comes first. Oh. Not uniform enough. Alright. And here we're just gonna sit. Oh, wait. Oh, quickly do this before somebody blocks it off. I just know you guys. You will do that. But yes, this is break time already again. The amount of breaks you guys take, I can't even. But did we get fish here now? Oh yes, we have fish here now. Overcrowded and glum. That means you are a-okay, right? Overcrowded and glum, yes. And the poofs, they did come into existence. And you're totally fine because everything is open to the wild. So, no problem there. How did you manage? Okay. Sure. You are on sweep, right? So once these fish lay eggs, we can sweep them back over. You're still taking your break. Let's not accidentally sweep all things in here, because they are already in the place they're supposed to be. What the heck? This one is supposed to be empty. For sure. Okay, I'll just sit with you here until you're done. Actually, we should send the others home. We'll leave Ape behind. Wait, can Ape rocket? Does Ape have rocketeering skill? No, we go by stress reaction. First, just in case. That's bio, right? Ugly cry, okay, that's perfect. So the rest in here, we don't need food for you guys. And Abe, can you pilot? Yes. Okay, so for now I'll allow all of you guys. Also there's more debris, which there will be more later on too, so... Not sure about that one. Yes, and then there's the order for... Now it's 61 kilos. You brought the other stuff over. And the stethoscope. Alright. Well, sure, I'll have you do the sweep orders real quick. I guess this can be open. Sure can. Oh, well, I kind of want to fix this one. Okay, I want to only use the chamber to reseat things. Actually, you're not doing anything, are you? Do you request more? You are not being turned off whatsoever, ever. But you are full, so... Are you powered down? No, you're not powered down. You're full. Okay, whatever. And you're waiting for more cobalt? No, you're waiting for more iron. You have the right target planets. But you're not 5. You're not 2. Okay. That's why we are not moving this stuff outside. You're supposed to be on the 1. Everything comes in automatically. And you send this over to our home world. Alright. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. The debris up here really doesn't matter too much. Don't do that one. And I just gave you some yellow alert, so this thing is gonna be just fine as well. Sure. And then since the things are the way they are, I'll have you have your meal and then send you back home, except for Abe. You're just chilling. Wait, are you not hungry or something? Or you're just idling? No, you can't be just idling, you have to take care of the debris no matter what. Of course there's more debris on the bottom. And over here as well, guys. But that's it. That's it for real now. That's it for real now. Oh, this was replaced. Your obsidian, right? Yes. Since this cooling loop is full. We should remove this pipe. Okay, you are gonna go down here. Okay, you're gonna stop. Okay, we can't connect you to... Can we? We can't connect you to... How did we connect you? Oh, we had the old line before, which that was connectable, yes. We need a thingy here. Just under the bridge we open up this part. Both sides. One side, only the right hand side. And I'll have this drop it a liquid through a vent. Yeah, because we don't want to make a mess and mop it up again, because we did remove our... How did this come? Oh no, it's still... Oh, so we've ordered... how... No, how? Because we don't want to put up a bottle emptier again. There. Okay. How's all this going? Pretty good. Wait, there's some random debris here. What's that? Oh, dirt. Okay, yeah, sure. That does make sense. I could also just move a complete line down here. Yeah, whatever. Why did they open this up? Oh yes, to remove the pipe. Of course, of course, of course. Isn't it beautiful? A solid block of tiles. How many do we have now? Almost 12,000. Such nonsense. Such nonsense. We're almost done. We're almost done. We can almost start unconstructing the tiles, and let's send everybody else home. Leave a bag to do anything that might come up for a while longer. Your target planetoid is back home. We also still need to bring the rocket platform in place. You're gonna be quick about things. Everybody except for Ape. It's gonna come in here. We won't have to empty any pipes or anything, which a priest would have to do. And so, wait, what about fuel? Okay. Oh, right, because we don't have enough to get back. That's fine. Launch path. Okay. I guess. Can't quite get there yet. So dig yourselves out of this first. And then you can leave. Oh, actually, that means we won't be able to get back. Well, we'll have to put a sweeper set up here before we leave with Abe, or else he's gonna be trapped here. I know we can't come back without a Trailblazer module. Yep. Anyways, you guys can go. Off to the home world. And Abe does all the sweeping jobs. 1, 2, 3. Are you all in? Yes, you're all in. Except for Abe, who's still here. We can acknowledge these warnings and we can begin the launch sequence. And you're just shooting more iron and stuff away. You keep cleaning stuff up. Great. And with that, for today, I'm pretty much done because well, my voice is kind of dopey, I don't know. Do we have anybody? Oh, Rencho's actually playing, so I'll just send you over to him. And we'll have a look at what he's up to. So enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I won't be here tomorrow. I will be probably back on Tuesday, sometime around 1700 hours. So until then, bye bye. In 8 seconds. You're welcome.